What's up, guys, and welcome back to Madden Sim Life. This is your boy Francis, and we're getting ready to play our first divisional game. It's really late at night, and I am really tired, so we'll see how this goes. But only time we can get the game in. So late night game coming at you. Oh man, hopefully this game goes better than the last one. We just sucked last game, so hopefully we get the running game started a little bit better this time.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado.
Here we go.
For this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer.
Now, luckily, the league did enforce the Khalil Mack trade, so I don't have to deal with that, but the Raiders are still no slouch. He already told me about this. He's got to pause. He did another trade, which I'm going to actually check out while he's doing this. No, don't want to concede. No. I'm going to check out his depth chart. See, it sounded like he was replacing Mack, so I need to make sure what we got here. Oh, I see. Okay, so Dante Fowler wasn't there before. Let's see, did he get anyone else? I said, don't know if Tahir Whitehead was there before. Dante Fowler is definitely in the newcomer. And he picked up DRC in free agency. Okay, so I at least know that Dante Fowler's in there somewhere. There may have been more to the trade. I'll have to check it out after the game, but definitely needed to know if there's going to be any more issues. But Fowler's enough of an annoyance. So we're just allowing him ability to get everyone exactly where they need to be in interest of fairness as we allow a guy to get ready to whoop our ass again. Because that's what we do best. I don't know about this Broncos team, man. This is going to be a long 5 seasons. Or however long they go. But we'll be alright. Because then next year we'll get a better team. And the year after that we'll get a better team. And, we'll just keep going up. So that's the idea. But, I mean, the Broncos aren't a lost cause. So let's see what happens. When you have Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, it's hard to call it a lost cause at that point. So, some old heads are going to need to be replaced. I need some receivers, and some receivers need to come. And if Royce Freeman doesn't perform, he needs to go. I need to get a new running back in there. Tight end seems okay. The line needs a lot of work. Defensively, I think Chris Harris and Roby... Oh, looks like he's ready. I think Chris Harris and Roby can go for a season or two. Wow, that's right, I'm on offense. Okay. So, we'll see what happens here. I made a few changes to the playbook after last game. It was a little too one-dimensional, so I tried to make it a little more two-dimensional this time. A couple more pass plays, a couple more passing formations, things like that.
first carry of the game is Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Try to get the run game started here. Looks like Thomas does have a favorable matchup, so that's good.
On second down, Freeman. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed
nowhere
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
See if we can exploit this matchup over here.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And they'll bootleg it here with Keenum.
Oh, pass interference? Pass interference?
So
yeah, I'll take that.
3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
After the penalty,
oh, this line is such trash. It really hurts. It really does. So
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Hey, let's go.
All right.
They'll try the air now with Keenum.
Nope. I was looking for something else. Damn it.
And he will go down
Oh.
for a sack. Try to get
You see,
away.
the blue route, I know it's a delay, but damn, how long are you going to wait, dude?
Behind the line.
Oh, that really hurt.
Play action. It's Keenum.
Ah, he's all over it. All over it.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Tried to throw it away.
I spent a lot of
Didn't
time
register.
preparing for this
Hate
game,
that
watching
shit.
this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last
Well, it's
week
good that our
in a
offense is on the
They just
same
gave up
page they were
another
last
one
game.
now.
You know,
They don't
let's
seem
look
to
at the
be working
positives.
together as a cohesive unit.
They suck, but at least they suck together.
When the 5th guy is giving something up, they've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh,
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end
All right.
zone for a touchback.
oh. Go to my specialty here. I did do a little bit of scouting on him. He ran the ball 22 times last game. Passed it only 14. So he doesn't seem like a passing player, but of course, who knows?
Yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
We still got to watch out for Jordy and Moncrief out there. Looks like he might have gotten rid of Bryant. I wonder if that's what he gave up for Fowler.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And complete right side.
There you go. Good D. Good D. Good D.
Up here this time to the 21. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing his car on third down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for
Good
this
stand
one.
there.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And Denver getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go, D. Hey, on your arm! On your arm! Get out!
Here's Keenum now on second down. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Wow. All right.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. Off the play fake. Keenum.
Oh.
But incomplete.
Got to hold on to that.
Starting to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Pulled in at the 24. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He sets to fire deep.
Wow, just no deep. Thank you.
Like
Thank God for the corner, because that's an all-out blitz. I got nothing.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Cravens with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Keenan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. First carry for Devontae Booker. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And a pretty big hole as he's
all right, there's a good run.
It's a 7-yard carry.
Now he lost one guy.
2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll be stopped up quickly here.
We got 2.
At the 38. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Keenum gonna throw.
Oh, that was dumb. Oh, I can't believe I got away with that. Oh, that was terrible. It was a terrible throw. He should have picked that off. Holy hell. Okay. We will take it, but that should have been picked off for the record. Just so everyone knows, I'm not even trying to say that's skill. That's garbage. That was a garbage throw.
Even that little gentle push off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And
there we go.
Bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward.
And he was ready to break that tackle too. That's what I'm saying. That tight end's young and he's strong. Not exactly quick, but I'll live with that.
Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake
it sprint too fast.
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Jorgo, my shepherd is just being the worst kind of person right now. Damn it. Go away, dog.
He's going to get it running right. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation.
Go lay down.
But my goodness, think about running the ball here.
Please go lay down.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Got it. Yes. All right, I gotta let my dog out. Oh.
First onto the scoreboard here this
Move.
afternoon. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone.
Sorry, I gotta let my dog out. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Needy ass dog. Alright.
I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Extra point from
All right, good start.
Good. And it's now a 7-0.
Now I gotta hold him again.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup,
I don't know what that adjustment is,
and try and move the football.
and I don't know how you do it, but kind of wish I did, honestly. There we go, nice sack.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Brandon Marshall leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Carr to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, wow. He basically did the exact same thing I did for the touchdown.
The 35 right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's going to be a lot tougher to do. So let's see. Let's see if we can't get away with something here. I think he's going to be going for something quick, if not a run. So we'll go with this zone blitz here, see if we can't catch him. Problem is, if he goes to the left, I'm about to take this guy away. So
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Cook.
couldn't break it up though.
Get the first
No!
take it down at the 36.
Oh, Von Miller's hurt. That's not good. It's not good. Ah, shit.
First down, the run to Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Okay, so Brian's still there.
To throw after the play fake to Lynch. He's going to launch this thing.
Got it! Oh, you gotta catch that!
On 2nd down, couldn't
Dislocated ankle. Okay, well, Shane Ray's in. That's not good for our season.
He's got to start taking care of the ball.
Not good.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw on 3rd down. Carr.
Ah, yep, that was open.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
He has a lot of patience back there. I'll give him that.
Got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
A lot of patience.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Back to the ground. Lynch. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Oh, we've been able to just hold Lynch to nothing, which helps. My pass defense can just get where it needs to be.
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So we're going to try this. I like this play, but the problem is he's not covering the guy he's supposed to be covering. Okay.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
There you go. Got to him, though. Good job, Shaq.
Shaquille Barrett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now we just got to hold him here. We have to hold them.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Nice.
Intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense. And just
now we're playing. Now we're playing, gentlemen.
Got them frustrated right now.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting. There you go.
This up to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Nope. Oh. Caught the block. That might be a hold, though. Yep. Damn.
This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That's all it takes.
Now Keenum throwing on 2nd.
Couldn't get it.
He lost the football. And the Raiders
Make the tackle.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position.
Hey, look at that. Immediate impact from his trade.
The football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had
Damn.
2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
And Cook has it left side.
Oh, come on.
Taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Nope.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
I don't know where my corners were going.
Lynch, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench
Yeah.
now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they
Yeah,
do
no
this
kidding.
go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
Stay in bounds.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Keenum. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed.
Who needs Khalil Mack?
Bruce Irvin in there to get him.
Oh, man, this line is killing me.
Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Denver. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Denver. Back to Denver right after this. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
I'll take that.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Oh, Jesus.
Jordy Nelson all by himself. Past the 20. And all the way
Jesus.
touchdown, Oakland.
Oh, that wasn't the route he's running? Okay.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
It started so well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Carlos Henderson. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play. Booker on first down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Keenum.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Cook. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they
playing
didn't
like
get him down.
shit.
first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Express!
Carr gives to Rashid, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Express! Low! Listen, hut!
To throw on second down, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
All right.
And this kick is not going to be close. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust
no
yourself
yards.
and try and stay ahead of the
No
pace.
yards, and he's
Just
still
looking for some
fucking
separation
winning.
in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without
Too many
a doubt.
mistakes.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Good set. 6-18.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Raiders on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on third down. Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed.
Yeah, we needed that one.
There, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt
Nice
like he
bounce.
needed to make a play.
Thank God.
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
No,
that's exactly what they printed up. stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Hey, go, let's go, let's go.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. And he hits his man on the out route. Demaryius Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Keenum. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, good
We
read.
saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have
No
to win the
kidding.
50-50 balls. They got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Keenum on 3rd down. Left side here to Sanders.
Damn it.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When they're down, express.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr lets it go for Nelson. And this is
What?
pulled it in one-handed. A big play there. Carr to Nelson. 61
shit.
yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Oh, come on. What
And
the?
he is in. Touchdown.
All right.
Raiders. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
That'll do that.
of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Should have been more than a 6-yard damn game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Booker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Keenum now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
This game's over.
So the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Very left, very left.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down.
Okay.
Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
3 down.
Working from the gun, Keenum. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation that these guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Justin Ellis in on the stop.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
To throw is Keenum. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, 4 down, 52. Check three.
Throwing on 1st down is Keener. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's
No
wide open
shit.
right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I don't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Keenan. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ugh. Man.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's no good.
Just icing on the cake. That's all that is.
Stays right where it is.
Jesus Christ.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Sometime in this 4th quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. There's a give to Richard. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's caught, Nelson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First down, Raiders. The former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr.
This is ugly. Just ugly.
Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one goes
Oh,
for
shit.
24 yards. Here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Show a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Carr gives to Marshawn. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's picked up.
Oh, come on, get off! Are you kidding me?
To right around the 38-yard line. Well, there you go. You said so.
Where's my damn chance?
Force a turnover. It's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, now they need to capitalize, get this back to a one-score game. From there, anything can happen.
Fuck!
Hey, yo, let's go, let's go. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Keenum. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Mario Edwards in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the 50, it's Keenum. In the comeback route, he's got the hook up to Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Keenum. Looking deep for Demarius. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Keenum, gotta have this one. That escapes the sack. Buying time to his left.
Throw it!
Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Cliff Averill in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey. Low.
They start the drive wedge, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Domata Peko, the one to get him down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. We got 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
If I can get one block, that'd be great.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Keenum. And he can't come up with a
This is
pick.
superhuman. These guys are
Nearly a second of the game.
superhuman.
Instead, 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're
Fuck.
forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Desperation time for Keenum on 4th. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And now
That's it.
the ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up.
What?
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll take this across midfield.
Come on!
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. So the Broncos coming out now, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A gain of 32 that time. Keenum now on 1st down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Hey, go, let's go, let's go.
Keenum now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You got to be able to do it.
Should have been another pick.
You got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenum. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down. 4 down, we're good, we're good. 29. 29. What's it?
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Freeman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Sometimes the philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders are going to win the football game.
Express.
On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Oakland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women.
Well, that's it for this one. I'm trash, apparently, and yeah, so we'll see you next time for the next loss that we take on our record. Thanks for joining us.